Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to edit splines. We're currently in sketch editing mode, and I've already created a spline. Here it is in the graphic area. Let's right-click on the spline and select Show Curvature Comb. Here we can adjust the comb scale as well as the comb density. After you're done, click Accept. To modify the curvature scale again, just right-click on the spline and select Modify Curvature Scale. Now to change the spline, we can simply grab and drag spline points. Another option is to right-click and select Display Control Polygon. This option lets you adjust the spline points a little more smoothly because you can adjust the spline polygon instead of the spline points themselves. Let's right-click again. Select Show Inflection Point. The inflection point on a spline is where the curvature changes from positive to negative. Let's right-click on the spline again. Select Show Minimum Radius. This gives us another way to manipulate the spline. We can also add tangency control. Manipulate the spline in this way. And let's just left-click and delete that tangency control. To delete a point in the spline, just select it with a left-click and press Delete on your keyboard. We've got another option, Add Curvature Control. Let's drop it about here. This lets us manipulate the spline curvature. Let's delete that control. And once again, let's select a point and press Delete on the keyboard. Now let's insert a spline point. We'll just add a few more here. And right-click and select to close the tool. Now we can use these new points to manipulate the spline. Let's try Simplify Spline. Currently, we've got 7 points on the spline, and the tolerance is 0.2 millimeters. Let's smooth it. Now the number of points decreased to 6. The tolerance is now 2.7. Let's click Smooth again. The number of points has been further reduced to 3, and the tolerance increased to 26 millimeters. Let's click OK. SOLIDWORKS lets us know that some entities will be deleted. Let's accept that. Another option down here is to relax the spline. This option reparameterizes the shape of your spline. In other words, figuratively speaking, it makes the spline less stiff, which makes the spline easier to manipulate. And this concludes our second tutorial about working with splines. In our next lesson, we're going to take a look at the Fit Spline tool. We'll see you back in a moment.